Affirmations should be one of your secrets to your success. Hi, it's Stacey Berger here with Mastering Your Mindset as a professional speaker, life business coach. I am passionate about you living a life that you love. Today I am here with one of my favorite books of all time, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book was originally published in 1937, but the principles contained inside of it are just as applicable today. Napoleon Hill spent over 20 years interviewing and studying the most successful people on the planet and unpacking the key things that they did in their lives to create enormous wealth and success in all areas. And he took that research and he wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. And one of the principles that he talks about in here is the power of autosuggestion. And that's what I want to speak to you about today because it is so powerful. It really is what we're telling ourselves, the words that we're saying to ourselves. It's defining our self-image and how you can use the power of autosuggestion or affirmations in your life to increase your self-image, to increase your results. I think most of us have heard about affirmations where you have written around your house different words that you can say to yourself over and over again on a repetitive basis. So you start to think in a different way. So you could be saying things like, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm successful, I'm earning a certain amount of money. And you say these affirmations on a repetitive basis over and over and over again. If affirmations on their own were enough, then anybody that used them would create the results. But there's a very important piece to an affirmation or to autosuggestion that Napoleon Hill writes about in here. And he talks about that unless you mix emotion or feeling with your words, there will be no impact. So just to say the words without any feeling or any emotion isn't going to create the results. It's when you really feel it, when you're saying the affirmation, that autosuggestion, and you can emotionally connect with the words. That's the magic formula. So one of the powerful affirmations that he works with in here is, day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. And imagine saying that to yourself multiple times throughout the day. Have you seen the YouTube video with this cute little girl standing on top of her bathroom vanity, shouting into the mirror, I love my hair, I love my mom, I love my life.
I like my school, I like anything. I like my mom, I like my hair, I like my haircuts, I like my rooms, I like my whole house.
That's the power of affirmations. I like to have affirmations on my mirror. You can put them on your steering wheel, in your car, on your computer, to have little reminders around you in lots of places that you are, to say to yourself multiple times throughout the day. And it's the repetition of the words mixed with the emotion that starts to change our brain chemistry, starts to create new neural pathways in our brains, which makes us think differently, see ourselves differently, and create a different result. Maxwell Maltz, he said that we can never outperform our self-image, but the good news is we can change it. The good news is we can change it. And one of the most powerful ways to change your self-image is through this principle of autosuggestion, through affirmation. So today, I would invite you to write an affirmation. Maybe you want to use the one, day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Write that down, put it in a few places, and consciously repeat it to yourself with meaning and see what happens. See how you start to feel differently. And when you feel different, you act different, you are different, and you'll create different results. So give me a thumbs up on the video if you're currently using affirmations or if you're going to make a commitment to experiment with this idea today. One of my favorite affirmations that I use is, all I need is within me now. And it's a reminder that everything I need, all the happiness, all the love, all the joy, all the abundance, It already lives within me. So if that one works for you, use that one. All I need is within me now. Here is to your success.